Thank you, Jake. The head of UNRWA, Mr. Paul Lazzarini, said today that he was denied entry to Gaza. The day, which you mentioned in the report, that northern Gaza is facing imminent famine. So is this an issue that you're raising with the Israelis? And on another question, there is 5,000, according to the ICRC, prisoners that's been missing. Nobody knows anything about them. They're being held by the Israelis, including doctors and journalists, and the arrest of one of our colleagues of Al Jazeera this morning as well. What can you do to push the Israelis to at least declare where are these prisoners so their families know where they are? Because most of them, according to our knowledge, are civilians.
So with respect to Mr. Lazzarini's efforts to get into Gaza today, this is the first I'm hearing that he was denied access. Obviously, we'll inquire as to the circumstances of that. Second, with respect to the detention of an Al Jazeera journalist today, I've seen the reports. I saw them just recently before coming into this briefing room. I have not had the opportunity to raise that with my Israeli counterparts. We'll do so. Obviously, we believe that the protection of journalists and the capacity for journalists to do their jobs, even in difficult circumstances, even in war zones, must be protected. That's something this administration takes very seriously in all contexts. And then finally, we have regularly indicated to the Israeli government that they have a responsibility under international humanitarian law, not just with respect to the conduct of their military operations, but obviously with respect to the treatment of and access to prisoners in their custody. That's something that we will continue to remind them of as we go forward, even as we would also point out that the enemy they are fighting doesn't even come close to the same sport, let alone the same ballpark of caring a lick about anything to do with international humanitarian law. Yeah.